Commanders, today we dive into the Federation's hard-hitting, hull-tanking, rank-locked brawler, the Federal Assault Ship. If you're looking for a ship that eats laser fire for breakfast and spits out multi-cannon fury, this is the one for you. But is it the best choice for you? Or should you defect to the Alliance and pick up a Chieftain instead? Buckle up because we're going full throttle into the details. The Federal Assault Ship, or FAS for short, is the combat-focused sibling in the Federation's heavy-hitting trio. Alongside the Federal Dropship and the Federal Gunship, this ship has one mission and one mission only: to dominate in combat. And while it lacks some of the flexibility of true multi-purpose vessels, what it does have is agility, armor, and raw firepower. If you've flown the Federal Dropship or Gunship, you already know that Federation ships aren't exactly known for their shields. They're about as strong as a paper towel caught in a plasma storm, but where they lack in shield strength, they more than make up for in hull durability. The FAS is a classic hull tank, designed to shrug off damage and keep fighting even when its shields are long gone. And let's be honest, shields are overrated. Shields take time to regenerate, they collapse under sustained fire, and they drain power. But the FAS, it just keeps going. With proper engineering, you can push its hull durability to absurd levels, making it a nightmare for anyone trying to outlast it in a dogfight. Now let's talk about the important stuff: weapons. The Federal Assault Ship comes equipped with 4 hardpoints, one Class 3 hardpoint above and behind the cockpit, one Class 3 hardpoint right on the nose, 2 Class 2 hardpoints tucked underneath the lower wings. This layout gives the FAS fantastic weapon convergence, meaning your weapons actually hit what you're aiming at. Unlike some ships, the FAS doesn't suffer from weird, widespread hardpoint placements. You can easily run a mixed loadout and everything will still land in the same spot. Want to go all-out beam laser and multi-cannon? No problem. Prefer frag cannons and railguns for that close-range carnage? Go for it. The FAS is all about controlled destruction, and with that agility, it can stay on target better than many other medium combat ships. But here's the real debate. If you're looking at the Federal Assault Ship, you've probably also looked at the Alliance Chieftain. It's the FAS's biggest competitor, and the differences between them are almost too close to call. Let's break it down. Speed and agility. Both ships have identical agility ratings, but the FAS has a slightly better boost speed while the Chieftain has a better base speed. If you like boosting around, the FAS feels snappier. Firepower. The Chieftain edges out slightly with better hardpoint placement and slightly more firepower. However, the FAS makes up for it with better module protection, meaning you won't lose your power plant in the first 10 seconds of a fight. Shields and hull. The Chieftain has slightly better shields, but the FAS has a more resilient hull. If you like shield tanking, the Chieftain might be the better pick. If you like laughing in the face of danger while your hull takes a beating, the FAS is your ship. Mass lock factor. The FAS has a higher mass lock factor, meaning if you engage a Chieftain in combat, they won't be running away. You control the battlefield. At the end of the day, both ships are fantastic. The real question is, do you prefer Federal brutality or Alliance finesse? Or do you just like the look of one over the other? No shame in that. Now here's something unexpected. The Federal Assault Ship has the best jump range of the Federation's combat trio. While it's nowhere near an exploration ship, it can actually make short-range trips to places like the Pleiades Nebula, Witchhead Nebula, or even Thargoid-infested systems. Why does this matter? Because if you're a combat pilot looking to chase down alien threats, the FAS is one of the few medium combat ships that can actually get you there without constantly refueling. Just don't expect to outjump an ASP explorer. So, should you buy the Federal Assault Ship? Let's recap. If you love high-speed, aggressive dogfighting, yes. If you want a hull tank that refuses to die, yes. If you're already climbing the Federal Navy ranks, definitely yes. If you prefer shield tanking over hull tanking, maybe not. If you want a multi-purpose ship with more internals, look elsewhere. It's a fantastic combat ship and one of the best brawler-style vessels in the game. If you want to punch hard, tank harder, and stay on target, the Federal assault ship is calling your name. So, Commanders, what do you think? Is the FAS your go-to combat beast, or do you prefer the Chieftain? Let me know in the comments.